You may already know the clients that you work with. You may already know and understand some of their pain points, but largely, many times as a coach, you've kind of been there before. And so when you actually know their personality type, what this gives you access to is a greater depth, a greater understanding, just by knowing their pain points, just by knowing their lens, their perception, their perspective. And it helps you as a coach navigate some of their challenges, some of their fears, some of the things that they're holding back, some of the things that they are not actually telling you. So if we take, for instance, what the media does. Now, the media takes and exploits our greatest human emotion. And you know what that is? That's fear. So the media takes fear and exploits it, our greatest human emotion. And what does that do? So when where there's constantly projections of fear, well, as humans, we are looking for safety, we're looking for security, we're looking for all of those things to avoid that fear, which is projected. So that's basically a huge example of how human personality and human emotion, just by understanding some of those triggers, how you can actually influence and how you can actually impact on that level. How does this help you better coach your clients or better understand their personalities? If you think about it, if we just use this example of the media exploiting fear, well, when you know some of your clients, their personalities, even your prospective clients, when you're knowing what actually triggers them, what their greatest fears are, what are the things that they're actually not telling you, you can have results with them immediately. You can actually have transformation. You can guide them. You can be a better coach for them simply because you know the background. You actually have a greater understanding of how they're making decisions, how they're coming to conclusions, how you can help better navigate them and take them from point A to point B. One of the greatest coaches right now today, okay, Tony Robbins, take for instance him. If you've ever been to a Tony Robbins seminar, and you guys are all coaches, you guys are speakers, authors, leaders, experts, with a Tony Robbins seminar, all you need to do, in what he does so well, he's been doing this, you guys, he's been doing this for 40 years, but just by understanding the patterns, just by understanding a few inferences of a person that he comes in encounter with, he knows exactly how they think, he knows exactly how they process information, he knows exactly what are some of those fears that are lingering behind that sometimes your clients tend to mask and they tend to hide. Or maybe it'll take multiple times to kind of, in visits to kind of get over some of the stuff that they have, you know, clear the BS. But Tony Robbins is able to see that immediately. And why is that? Well, it's because he understands human behavior. It's because he understands human emotion. It's because there are patterns within personalities that he is able to grasp. And that's what makes him a very effective coach. That's what makes him get the results. And that's what makes him understand immediately how he's going to take some of his own clients through transformation. So knowing and understanding personality types with your own clients helps you become a far better coach. Not just that, but a better leader, a better entrepreneur. And if we think about it as the example that I showed you earlier, that's the #1 best kept secret, is using this hidden gem for transformation in other humans. And that's simply by knowing the lens that they operate from.